Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Congrats to Nikke for reaching the first place in the App Store. I believe this is the Apple's one. Right now, you get 10 advanced recruit vouchers. If you guys need to do more pulls, you are going to get that right here. As you can see, log in right now and that will be given to you. Alright, so everybody will be able to claim that right now. So in this video, we're going to talk about Asuka versus Asuka Wille. Alright, that's going to be very important, and I know a lot of you guys want to know who is going to be the better one. Now before that, just a quick reminder. Right now in the collaboration event part, there's also the daily missions that you gotta do. Alright, so because the event structure, the format in Nikke is a little bit confusing, we got two different ones, right? The 3 weeks event, usually it comes with its own mission right here. As you can see, there's this mission tab that you can click. This is also where you're going to be able to do the daily missions that you need to do every single day or are encouraged to do, because it's going to give you more rewards. You can see you get some of this stuff, very cool event currency, some core dust and whatnot. And also if you go to the challenge, if you have obtained either Asuka or Mary, in this case Asuka Wille, you will be able to get all of this stuff right here. This is going to be the costume, and those are the previous costume as well. Alright, so you can get all of these. Those costumes, I've already obtained them in the previous Evangelion collab. So let's talk about a couple of things. Alright, so if you guys are not aware, right now, if you go to the banner section, there's going to be two banners right there. So who is going to be a better pull for you? Alright, between these two characters, Asuka Wille, or do you get the previous regular Asuka version? This is going to be something that we need to consider, and let's talk about it. Now first things first, let's talk about both their roles and of course where they shine. Alright, so right now, if you are not aware, the old Asuka right here, as you can see, she is going to be a different type. They are both DPS characters, however, it's going to come down to the element. Alright, so Asuka right here is going to be a fire, assault rifle character, burst free, whereas Asuka Wille is going to be wind machine gun character. Now, I did test Asuka Wille earlier today. Very surprised with the results. Initially, alright, I was quite torn on recommending her because I feel like the old Asuka is going to be better because she is going to not be so restrictive in terms of needing someone else to buff her. Alright, Asuka Wille, if you guys are not aware, if you look at the kit, she sort of needs Ray. Alright, Ray, tentative name, is going to be able to buff her overall. However, after testing earlier today, I'm quite surprised by her damage output. Alright, so looking at a character's account overall, who is going to give you a better value? If you can only pick one, alright, between Asuka right here or Asuka Wille. So first, Asuka, she is going to be much more catered towards Pierce. Alright, you can see she has a very unique skill kit where she gains Pierce for herself. Alright, Pierce meaning you can basically shoot through like shield and stuff, and you can basically hit multiple units sometimes depending if they are all lined up, right? She also increases her attack damage. She can do self-heal or self-recovery. Recovers lifesteal sort of, right? Do even more things when she's in shield status. Alright, as you can see, damage has strong element increase. She also can affect all the other fire code allies. Damage dealt by attacking core is going to increase. This one doesn't seem that useful depending, it's quite situational, right? Because only increase when you're attacking the core, so it depends on the boss as well. But anyways, other than that, you can see for everything else, it's quite straightforward, right? Her kit is, she's built like a DPS character. She doesn't look like she needs everyone else. Now, if you have Grave, which is going to be one of the better burst 2 character right now, Grave pretty much complements her. Alright, Grave is going to be one of the field character, same element with her as well. Being a fire type, Grave also gives a lot of these Pierce bonus. You can see Pierce damage increase on skill 1. She also has a number of other boosts like critical rate, attack damage, Pierce damage increase, and max ammo capacity as well. So Grave herself is going to help Asuka immensely. Alright, so if you have Grave, Asuka and Grave, usually you want to put them together. And also one of the best burst one that can complement Asuka is going to be the Killer Wife. Alright, again, another similar character with CDR, cooldown reduction. Alright, that will be able to give you Pierce damage boost. Alright, this is going to affect allies with sniper rifle. Alright, this one doesn't work on Asuka. However, you can see if you're attacking the core right here, you know, she is going to give you more damage. Now overall, very cool character, and ideally these three, usually you use them in the same team. If you look at the overall fire character list, right now Asuka lines somewhere here in terms of the bossing tier list. Grave, D Killer Wife, usually this is going to be her best complementing character. However, if you look at the rest of the roster right now, in the fire character overall, right? We're looking at burst 1, burst 2, burst 3, but let's focus on burst 3 because that's where we want to compare damage dealers with damage dealers. I guess Grave is sort of a damage dealer herself. She's a burst 2 damage dealer, a little bit different. But if you have a lot of this other character, let's say you have Rapi Red Hood, let's say you have Alice, and of course if you have Modernia, it does feel like Rei Ayanami is going to be the better pick for you. Alright, Rei Ayanami again, like I mentioned, is going to be a burst 3 character. However, she's not a DPS character. Rei Ayanami is a burst 3 character that acts more like a support for Fire Code allies. You can see right here, she has a couple of things right here, but her kit mainly relies on improving attack damage for Fire Code allies right here. And of course, right here, as you can see, all Fire Code allies is going to get their attack percent boosted, right? This is going to be a big help for a lot of Fire Code allies. Now, if you already have every other fire character right here, with the exception of Asuka and Rei, I would say Rei is probably going to be a better option for you. Alright, improving on your Rapi Red Hood and your Alice's damage overall for solo raids is going to give you that tangible benefit. Now, Rapi Red Hood is considerably stronger. She's not just a little bit stronger, she's just way stronger than Asuka. If you guys have her, like, you probably already have the best fire DPS character in the game. And right now, if you look at a lot of other options, alright, we also have 2B and A2, alright, which is also another near collaboration. If you have these two as well, you know, now you pretty much have the fire roster stacked alongside with Drake, which is also very strong. If you obtain her recent favorite item, she's one of the better character in shotgun team. Trony, I guess she's decent. I wouldn't recommend building her if you have all the other fire DPS characters. And the rest of these, we don't talk about them, right? But if you look at the win department, alright, if you look at overall right now for the win category, the only best strong DPS character right now is pretty much dominated by Scarlet Black Shadow. Alright, she's the only win elemental character right now that's like extremely good for bossing. Mana is not really a main DPS herself. She's there usually to support Scarlet Black Shadow. Sure, you're gonna use them in a team together for solo raids, but you don't separate out Mana by herself. Noir, same. She is going to be very similar in that sense, where she supports either Blanc or Rouge. Alright, you either want to put them in a team. These two characters is not really, even though they are burst 3, right, but they are not really like a main DPS, they are more like a sub DPS. Another option is going to be Sakura Bloom in Summer, which is the swimsuit Sakura, which some of you guys might have missed out on. She is going to be a limited character, and sadly, you cannot obtain her anymore. Alright, at least for now, right? I'm not sure when they will rerun her, maybe they will rerun her later this year. But she is going to be, right now, a little bit behind. I tested their damage earlier. She's a little bit behind Asuka Wille. So Asuka Wille is still going to be a better character overall. If you look at the win elemental category, we definitely have less characters overall. Alright, these are all the win burst 3 that we have, and these are all the fire characters that we have, right, for burst 3. So you can see fire definitely has way more choices, way more options compared to win. Alright, and I do think that just because of this reason alone, Asuka Wille seems like a better pull value right now. Alright, so as of right now, Rei tentative name is not yet released. My opinion may change next week depending, but I feel like Asuka Wille definitely, she feels really strong. Even if you can't get Rei right now, she's still the second best win DPS character in the game. If you're trying to tackle solo raids, usually you need 5 teams, right? That's going to enable you to build 2 teams. I feel like she has the better value for most players who are looking to build, to just improve your account, improve your roster overall. Now you might argue that, okay, what if I don't have all of these other characters? What if I don't have Rapi Red Hood? What if I don't have Grave? Now these characters are all standard banner characters. Modernia, Grave, Rapi Red Hood. Even if you don't have them now, you are probably going to get them eventually, if you intend to play this game in the long run. Of course, if you're planning to play the game seriously, that's why you're watching this video, right? I hope. Because at the end of the day, if you're only going to play during now for the next 3 weeks and then you're going to quit afterwards, then of course just pull whoever you want, right? But if you're looking to improve your account, the better choice, in my opinion, is just Asuka Wille right now. She seems to be a better value character than Asuka. It is still going to be situational, right? As in terms of who you are fighting against, the bosses, the future characters, etc, etc. But looking at everything right now, if we were to compare between these two characters and you can only pick one for your account, I personally will go with Asuka Wille. Win DPS is just really lacking, alright? There's not much option. The only good one is going to be, like I said, Scarlet Black Shadow, and if you don't have her, that's like a no-brainer, right? Asuka Wille is probably going to be the best win DPS character right now. And the next one is going to be like D or even Epinel, and these two are definitely not going to be worth building, right? You don't want to like overload gears them or skill them up. It's such a waste. I think Wind and Water is the one that has the least amount of DPS characters in the game, whereas for Iron, Electric and Fire, this one there's plenty of other options, right? Now ideally, this is also one question that I get asked a lot. If you can pick dupes versus character copies, which one should you go for? You should always try to get every single character in this collaboration, even if it's just one copy. Alright, don't care about dupes. Dupes is not worth it in this game generally. Alright, it's just 2% stats increase. 2% is really little in this game. Alright, if you look at the context of the numbers right now, in terms of everything, like you can see in terms of the attack, 145,604, that 2% is going to be barely noticeable. You're almost not going to see it that much in a lot of the solo raid situation. There's plenty of players that they don't have limit break 3, they're able to be in the top 100 in solo raids. You can look it up for yourself, right? So yeah, that's going to be my personal opinion generally. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, Asuka Wille versus Asuka. I feel like I'm leaning towards Asuka Wille for the time being. That's going to be it for this particular video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like, and I'm gonna go stream on Twitch soon. See you guys there if you guys have any questions, alright? Stay safe, have a nice day, goodbye.